Tonight on RGB, we find out who got in the news. Then we see who won with our weekly style star. You survived the December of Shampopo to make it to 2019. My name is Sinazo Yolwa. Besides Ninani Hleliyo Nibukeleyo Makaya, the other holiday survivor, and Funanje Umkhweka Ngusamoro. Kodwa before siqale ngeshow, Sano Sam 2018 highlights zakhe kuwezithi.
Oh, definitely any day where I was out working making money was a highlight for me.
Amanda.
But I have to put myself in other people's shoes as well. The South African Hive. Oh, they definitely popped off when Bianca Di Giovanpaolo, aka at Binks83626, posted a clip of Beyonce arriving at the airport. And that's when we all knew that a favorite artist Yetu had just landed and then attending the Global Citizen Festival, of course, and getting to see the likes of Beyonce and Jay-Z live. So many thanks to you, Bianca, for the usage of that clip. It was made of awesome. Kodwa, no kwa interview akeko Tyler Perry, no Dibans bona, working alongside Modiselle at Camp 2019. Definitely a highlight. Great memory.
Ay, kumnandi kuwe. Kodwa ke ndicela uxelele ababukeli what we have in store namhlanje.
So Ndela ke Carolina definitely seeing Usnazo in the studio, and those of you who are watching at home, ndiyabona bana New Year's resolutions zam zawukwazi ukuthikesheka off. Any into, you know, gossip with the gang, check. Looking snazzy. Check.
Double check.
And since it's a new year, must get some of the new things that our old favorites have been getting up to. Here's that and more in this week's news headlines.
Kanduka ke bantu uthi ifame ifana nqwa ne-orgasm, and like action in the bedroom, you can start to feel really low when the fame and adoration doesn't come your way. On the upside, next time someone catches you taking care of business, you're just practicing for when you become famous.
Okay. Ukilakao of Toluguti Hey fame, upasile matrike betuna nisemhalalisela, and is ready to bounce back into the studio. Though it's unclear whether or not Uzakuyanaye University, he is ready to lay down some tracks with Euphonic and begs in Terrace's support. Now the hitmaker added that if he did study, we art, music and fashion. So if the career doesn't work out, at least we know that he'll be a very talented waiter.
Hasamora, Toluguti Hey Sakala Sonke from humble beginnings. Now Pearl Tusi is living her bestest life. Ule festive season ke bantu ebemane sithi jize ku Instagram with images of her mystery man, rumored to be Toronto Raptors basketball player Serge Ibaka, ex ka Rehearsals ke bantu nina ningayaziyo. All fans got for Christmas was a picture yesandla esihleli nesandla sika Pearl. Nayazi ke kodwa bakuthiwani about obhuti with big hands, andithi?
Definitely big gloves.
Among other things.
Speaking of which, the gloves nearly came off between AKA and Ujuju when the EFF leader hinted that AKA got airplay because of Ipayola. Nyamaz ke utata ka Cairo akasoza ngaphenduli akahlulwa into. But then AKA performed in Polokwane and even thanked Ujuju for the support. So, kubani ubhatala Ipayola ngo?
Casper wathi uzindle ukhulisa abantwana ababini. Kodwa ke Afrotainment singer Dladla Mshunqisi aka Anele Dladla uzithengele umgazuvasana wemoto entsha wasibalisela sonke ku Instagram. His business buddies wished him well as well. Yazi la moto injeya uDladla angangena man kuRhulumente ngayo ajoine nje a blue light brigade angazijampiseli next.
Kuboneke kwabantu abangayithandiyo into enhle ngamaxesha. Kukho ipromoters eziyezayo commenta kula post ka Dladla Mshunqisi besithi hey bhuti, you still owe us for la event because we paid you in full. Lo moto leyo ithenge ngemali yethu. But anyway, moving on, King Monada is preaching a truth we can all get behind. Uti linda a proof of payment qala. Now this came after he was scammed by a promoter that paid him 26 Rand instead of 26,000 Rand. Now, if there was ever a reason to do imalwete or itibale, that's it right there. Let's take a look at a video of him explaining what happened.
The artist ya repeater, the skazo di la perform abale file proof of payment. Abale fecha letre. Abale fecha letre straight. Itlo ke account ya. Uzibora ona mtu ado reverse ona mtu ado diasi. Iga account ya. Gi performile na. Ka perform la 26 Rand. Instead of 26,000. So I become kono rodwane. Yeah, jadi diberi ke trenda. liyani ayi-trend kamkhona nothi ngoli-trend leyo.
Ari kanti promoter enye le ibhatela nodladla i-26 rand engahoywa njengoku. Now rapper Reason uthi uphansi akayibona in-New Year emva koba enengozi yemoto that nearly took his life. The rapper and dad of hip and hop and many more admitted that it has focused him on what he could have lost and how precious his children and family are to him. That is the only rule to live by. If you're dying to get somewhere, why bother?
And many more. Wow, snazo. Anyway, la artist ebesiyazi Inguskolopata will be rocking 2019 and beyond with her new name. From now on, she'll be calling herself Queen Star. Emva kweka accident beke wakuyo girl sisi. She took the time out to find her own peace and decided for the sake of her peace to leave that name in the past. Power to you, sister. We could all do with leaving some old names and old ideas to be forgotten in the past.
Now, Moonchild Sanelli is determined to make sex a normal conversation. Xa kuthethwa about teaching sexuality to children, uthi, I want them to know that when an older uncle says certain things, it's wrong. I want them to be vocal. If a child gets violated, they have to know that they have a voice. It's about liberating children. Amanda Lasisi, unyanisile akhomdo ngaphikisa ewekele.
Over to know Prince KB has come out against comments that he won Ukhozi FM's Song of the Year award because of tribalism. Abantu besithi ke Zulu's rule Mzansi and no one else can win. Odd thing considering that KB isn't even Zulu. Even though Arthur Mafukate came out wateta ngalomba, placing the blame on politicians and event organizers. What are your thoughts? Hit us up on the socials, #RealKopoza. Yazi into nisinazo, every time nimbona Prince KB, I just want to run up to him and give him a hug. He has such a hug me face. Questa has said that though young artists think he's the most humble of artists, he says that it comes down to him knowing who he is. He added that he's still pretty sure that his mom would give him a whooping if he didn't act right. And that's the truth. You know, you drop bars and drop beats and treat people right, or moms will drop several beats on you. What the mama?
Hi ke bantu phela ngo #LoveLives here ka Trevor Noah, not Jordan Taylor. Now very little about how and why the breakup happened are known, but Taylor did confirm the split via a Q&A session on Instagram, stating, you guys know we broke up this past summer. That is a hard punchline.
Moving on, Junior DeRocca may or may not have had a racial slur thrown at him, Necho Mizake. Kodwa he posted videos where he claims that zine evidence. Kodwa again, nanku usizwe Dlomo saying he saw nothing racist in the footage. So have a look at the clips and tell us what you saw. #RealKopoza.
Phela ngendaba ke that were fit to whisper namhlanje.
The running of the 158th Queen's Plate and third year of the Lamarans Queen's Plate Racing Festival took place in early January, and anyone not dressed elegantly in blue and white got the hoof out the door. Maskesbone, who was trotting their outfits hard. Take a look.
Nomzamo Mbatha in this white pantsuit showing off her lovely décolletage, Googlisha ke wena ba awazi, and a beautiful fascinator by Anita Ferreira Designs.
Sarah Langa looked very classy in this ensemble, and she is one of our best dressed. And if they ran out of plates, I could have used it as a plate for my hors d'oeuvres.
And Entle Mbale, aka Mum Black Coffee, was giving us ringleader vibes kule pantsuit emhlophe yakhe by local designer Ryan Keys. Yazi samora mnandi ke ndithi xa ndibona impahla ezinhle ndingenayo budget.
Yes.
Ndifuna uyabona online to see how cheaply I can get the whole look for.
Izothi gqeka into engaka ke sis ukuziboneza outfits. Masiya kwintengiso ke bethuna while usinazo does some style stealing online. RGB will be back shortly. We'll see after this.
Coming up, we discuss how celebs choose their guests for their A-list and watch list. Then we rejuvenate as we revive with some self-reconstruction.
Sinamkele kwakhona to the only place that places you in the center of Umkosi, RealKopoza.
Ingcinga zikaDisemba ke bantu zise-fresh engqondweni. RGB wanted to find out what makes some guests welcome and others banned. Listen closely ke wena and learn what makes these celebrities move from their comfort zone to another time zone. Here's what happened at Dolce & Gabbana's Smeg launch.
I think for for me, for people who come into my place, open the fridge, help themselves, that's good, because I'm not a great host. So that's quite perfect for me. I don't know about you, how you feel.
So it depends. Like, you know, if you're my boy, then you can open the fridge, my fully fridge. But like, if I don't know you, you know, you just open the fridge and you're like, "Hi."
If I go to your place, I go straight to the fridge. I mean...
One thing I'll tell you, Nam, if you're not family, please don't open my fridge.
If I don't know you and you come to my house and you open the fridge, look, bro, we're gonna have a problem.
Yo, one last what I have unforgettable night. But who's all? I had my friends over that I haven't seen in a while. It was PlayStation throughout.
An unforgettable night.
Wow.
So the last time I had an unforgettable night, I was with my friends, which I haven't seen in a long time.
I went out 2 weeks ago, had chocolate cake. It was the most amazing chocolate cake.
Last night was crazy. There's some things that I can't mention, but it was a joy.
My signature drink is, I love champagne, I love cognac.
It's gin by J something.
When I'm dressed to kill, what am I killing? Any haters.
And I want to kill the ladies. So I understand, look boy, she someone, undercover.
If I'm dressed to kill, I'm killing my ex, I'm killing the haters, I'm killing everybody that's wishing me bad. I'm like, hey, hey, hey.
Well, yeah.
I'm killing everybody that thought that I would never look good.
Sicily is a town in Italy.
Lord knows what Sicily is.
You know, I know Sicily, an artist, and ambitious entertainment.
Oh, Sicily is a beautiful place in Italy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, south of Italy, Sicily. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Who do I want to put on ice? Yo, my little bro, man. Yo, the whole year hanging out with you has been great, but now I need to be alone.
I'd put my ex on ice.
Nobody really, man.
Anyone negative on Twitter, put them all on ice.
Well, I'm not gonna let the devil use me, so I ain't putting nobody on ice.
Okay, how about a guy?
The best way to get kicked out of my space is by taking liberties with Landau. The only spirit you can enjoy for free on me is the Holy Spirit.
Tata Zamora again. Now, one of the best ways to lift your spirits, champagne, darling, Zamora, is to refresh and reinvigorate the space around you. So, abakatoho-san ke basimemile nezinye celebrities to celebrate the Sun Coast Casino reimagined. Obviously, Real Kapozo was in the mix to find out how celebrities rebuild and redesign themselves. Take a look.
How I reimagined my life in 2019.
I would like to imagine 2019 as a year that is going to make me an all-rounder.
I guess by having a magical year, whatever that may mean.
You know what, I'm not gonna imagine because things are happening for real. We're loving it.
Besides my career, what comes first in my life is my children.
Besides my career, what comes first in my life is my parents and God.
To say myself, and that's not because I'm a narcissist. And please don't ask me to spell narcissist because I can't. But I say myself because if I'm not healthy, then nothing around me is healthy.
Besides comedy, it's got to be my kids, man. I've got 2 beautiful baby boys and an amazing wife, and that comes before everything.
If I wasn't doing what I was doing right now as a career, I'd be a professional soccer player, man.
Be what I'm doing right now, which is studying to become a psychologist.
When I was a child, what did I want to be? I've always known that I was going to be a star of some sort. I didn't know how I was going to get there, but I knew I was going to be a performer.
When I was a child, what I wanted to be was a plastic surgeon, man.
When the teachers asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up, I hid at the back of the class.
I didn't aim very high. I also wanted to be a flight attendant.
What would I want to be remembered for in this industry that I'm in? I would like to make an impact in the lives of people, old and young. I would like to leave a lasting impression in terms of motivating people, inspiring people to be the best at who they are.
Once I have achieved the best version of who I am, duplicate that in others and hope that they become better than what I am.
What would I want to be remembered for? Listen, I've got a cool brand called the Big 5 Comedy Show. And that's my legacy project. We're going to take that outside of SA and expose South African comedy to the rest of the world. And my legacy is going to be Stuart Taylor took South African comedy to the world.
Into benkende iqaphela is that being a celebrity requires a lot more work than a normal 9 to 5. So next time you see a tired, famous person, it might be the work and not drugs, as menza ngolo hlobo. MT, I got you back, bro.
Uba usenemali ke wana eshekileyo from the holidays, then you will enjoy the following commercials. If you don't, khawulezisa ke uchomane nomuntu ozobhatalwa nge-15 RGB iyabuya. Samora, awubhatalwa nge-15. After the break, we discuss the road from kids television to adult drama with Candice Modiselle. The show that shows all the other shows what show business done right looks like. Ibuyile. Xa kuthethwa nge-show business, one person who's carving out a niche for herself is Candice Modiselle.
Now, RGB is proud to be joined on the seat of superstars by this incredibly talented actress and presenter to hear where her next leaps in Gollywood will land her. Welcome to the show.
Haling blushy, see haling blushy.
It's what we have to do, Dan. It's what we have to do.
So you got a picture of me all dancing and stuff. I'll do your research.
Now, Candice, you are one of the 3 Modiselle sisters who are taking over the entertainment industry in South Africa.
Apparently, yes. Take over, yes.
Tell us, how did you get into the industry?
So the thing is, the bug bit me at a very early age. If anything, I was always the light in the room, an entertainer in my own respects, but I never saw it as something being a lucrative industry to go into. However, as the years went, as I progressed and I found the love that is entertainment, I decided that there's no other way.
Okay, so tell me about your parents finding out that 3 girls are going into this entertainment industry that has such a reputation.
I can't wait until we get to tell the story. So I was raised by my mother, single parent, lost my father in '97. But she really committed herself to allowing us to be the best version of ourselves in any way, shape or form. Really her guidance and her honesty in the process that's allowed us to find ourselves with her incredible support.
So, number 3, you're all in the same space.
Yes, we are.
Have you guys ever been called for the same audition?
Yeah, actually. Ooh, we have.
Yeah, tell us what happened. Do you guys rehearse together in that situation?
No, I don't even think we knew we were being called for. So when it comes to ads, yes, because you would really profile Bunta and I the very same way. She looks a lot younger, and I'm older than I'm a lot older than what I look. So if the bracket perhaps is 18 to 28 maybe. Her and I both fit in that bracket. So when it came to ads, yes, but we didn't vie for the same position. It wasn't like competitive. I'm like, wait, that ad, would you? Girl, but we never found ourselves at the same auditions. I was very, when I was still on Yo TV, I was still very youth television. Bunta being very lifestyle, dance, entertainment. Refilwe has this extreme elegance to how she is and how she presents. So we've all kind of formed and forged our own paths in what we do, that there's no element of competition.
Do you ever get accused of maybe riding your sister's coattails on your way to fame?
Yeah, I've been perceived as a shadow, and I was not necessarily surprised about it, particularly because it's something that you have to anticipate, because they say, I mean, comparison is natural. Solange will never be Solange. Solange will always be Beyonce's sister. In the very same way, I acknowledge that I'm Refilwe and Buntle's sister. I don't think it's anything bad. I don't attach anything negative to what they've done and their growth and what they've managed to offer to this industry. If anything, it's a compliment.
So, wamke Yo TV.
Yebo.
First of all, siqale ngezokuqala. Wenzeka nemphakathi kwakho novazi.
I don't know why people think Vazi and I...
Because you guys post like you are.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nah, guys.
And you guys comment on each other's things.
You
like
know what? Because the thing is, we spend every single Tuesday together. If Kanye's not there, him and I are doing the show together, and we've forged and created such a good friendship. But I know a lot of people think Vazi and I are dating. Vazi and I are not dating. He's a very good friend of mine. But I mean, if we did, I don't think we'd tell you guys anyway.
But what's the point? What's the point of denying and telling us you deny even if it was the right thing? How do we know you're telling us the truth right now?
I'm telling the truth. I really am. I'm single, very much. Happily so. I genuinely am.
How different is it from all the other jobs that you've done being on Cinema Tunes?
Being on Cinema Tunes is extremely different. I mean, it requires me, first and foremost, to speak a lot more vernac than what I've always been comfortable with. Because being on Generations as well, speaking Setswana, which a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, speak Setswana properly. I'm like, look, I'm trying. Because I grew up speaking Sesotho.
Okay.
So then being a Tswana character as a Tswana woman, I'm now asked and demanded to be exactly that. The same with being on Cinema Tunes. It's amazing. It's a great experience, but it asks you to now engage with people from different walks of life, which is great. Whereas TV, you have guests coming in, they anticipate what's going on. Cinema Tunes, you never know what's happening. You do, but you can never really predict because you're going on a red carpet. Let's see who we find. Also, know your industry. So when people think what we do is pop and place, they don't understand the work in what we do, that we really, really have to commit ourselves fully. Because also, I mean, something that the late great Akumzi would say to me is like, listen, if you're working in a store, in a retail store, your name tag is your brand. In what we do, your face is your brand, and you can never let yourself down.
Kasibasele ngale character yakho yaku Generations.
Oh my gosh. Lerato. So she plays the best friend of Lesedi. Initially the arch enemy and rival, but now they live together, which is interesting. And now the love interest of Mpho. Mpho, who happened to be Lesedi's ex. So basically, I snatched my friend's ex. It's not even that deep. It's not that deep. Sometimes if you let the ball go, someone might pick it up and walk with it.
Lose your seat, on your feet.
Move your feet, lose your seat.
There we go.
Wow. That's what happened. It created a very unnecessary tension. But speaking of tensions, in any space that we occupy, there will be tensions. And there will be more tension. But you guys will have to watch and see to see how my character also grows.
I would love to see how your schedule is set up, because I think that is an interest.
Yay! Like literally, I'm just sitting here and I'm like, okay, guys, can I leave now? I have things to do.
And also, our bank balance is set up too. Because now you know about it.
That'll tell you. Starting to look like a telephone number, girl. Okay, Shav, it's fine. You don't have to go there because abantu bazakufuna imali.
You know what? No, then you have cousins and aunts that have never said hi. And now they're saying, how are you doing? Now, we're good.
But Candice, thank you very much for joining us. We wish you nothing but the best for 2019 within our workspace. And
stay away from the e-wallet raccoons.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you say stay away from boys. I'm like, no, already done and done.
You are a grown woman. Ukuba ungumntu ke wena ucinga ba fan ba international, mhlambi better than local. Oh, shame, ndicela uvuke emaqandeni because your favorite artist is probably your neighbor.
What a prophecy. Hey. Ake bethu nokuba ufuna uncokola nathi enza Golo hlobo man. Head on over to our social media pages. Find us on Facebook at official Real Kopoza, and on Twitter it's at official RGB.
Sebenza ke wena usebenzise la hashtag iti Real Kopoza so that we don't block you like married people block their summer flings come January. Ubufuna uzisondeza ke ebantwini. Usamora ukhona at Samora_Mangesi. Mna I'm at Sinazo Yola. Sizonibona next week.
Good night.